Well, hello there. Hi there. Welcome to Just Bird. These are Zayn Malik's January 2026 predictions for the month of January for Zayn Malik. Let's take a look. Just have a little bit of fun here with Zayn. Let's All right. First, his overall energy for the month of January is the carousel. So going round and round about something, same old song and dance, but having a little bit of fun. Um, in his work house, we have knowledge. He's learning something new. And very intelligent when it comes to his monies, his finances, and so forth. In his future finances, from the end of January toward the end going into February, is he's on a journey, so expect to see him all right toward the end of the month, as well as going into the month of February. What is he talking about? He's talking about sudden changes, tower moments, and what that brings to fruit for him is it keeps him grounded, being honest, carrying himself with integrity, and just being honest about, like, you know what, something fell to crap. Something suddenly changed. It was just a disruption, an interruption, but it grounds him. So where he wasn't feeling so sure about something, once he releases it through sound, through voice and communication, it brings him back down to earth, right? As far as his home life, he's feeling disconnected from his home, maybe because he's not there, because he's on this journey. So still not touching base at home there. And as far as his SX, House of Entertainment, and luck is concerned, he's releasing. So he's letting go and releasing. Maybe he's releasing some juices, we don't know, but he's getting out there, flying free, not staying caged. So that's good. In his house of relationship, he has the Queen of Hearts. Love is coming. So maybe this is the time that he meets her, but the Queen of Hearts could be a loving mother figure. Well, he would not be in love with his mother. These relationships are romantical. So it has to be a lover's coming in for him. Queen of Hearts in the relationship. So he's at least got his eye on someone, but I believe that she's coming in January. What he doesn't see coming is all of this studying and learning and knowledge that he has. Well, it gives him great wisdom. This person that's coming in for him may be a wise one as well, very intelligent, and, a bit older. So I'm going to say they're over the age of 30. They're not a page. They may be in the knight type of, but she's a queen, so she's mature. Anyhow, he's just doesn't know how wise he is, and that this is coming in for him. So whatever he's been learning is paying off. As far as how he's viewed by others, his social standing, it all revolves around music and listening. He's a good listener, but I feel like this is as far as he can hear sound, right? He may dream sound. He may see sound. I know that sounds weird, but there's a way. Artists do it all the time. I don't know how they do it, but they can see the sounds. Weird, but true. Now, as far as his enemies, well, they're smart cookie. I mean, as far as his friends, they are truthful and honest with him. They may be sharp-tongued and quick-witted, funny little, I was going to say fuckers, but, they're funny. They're funny and intelligent and witty. So, but they're truthful and honest with him. As far as his enemies, well, rose-colored glasses, baby. He doesn't see everyone as an enemy. There may be someone that he's not quite seeing clearly, may still be viewing them as a friend, and they're not. They're a foe. So let's just see. Let's get a couple of predictions. First week of January. Well, let's do the last week of December, and then we'll go into January, okay? Last week of December. coming into the month of January. Last week of December. What's the prediction for the last week of December for Zayn Malik? I'm going to take it. Renewed passion for his music. Oh my goodness. Renewed passion, or for this love down here. Increased intuition. Trusting his gut when it comes to this lover. And reconnect. Oh my gosh. It's a reconnection to the past. Relive past. So this is someone from the past that's coming in that, you know, he trusts. He knows this person is coming, and they may renew or spark something as far as music, his career, or it could be love itself. Let's see. First week of January. So this Queen of Hearts may be coming in. Who's he spending the New Year's Eve with? Who's he ringing in the New Year with? I'm curious. All right, so let's just see. For Zayn, first week of January, what is the prediction for the first week of January? Career advance. Good for you. Let's see. Zayn Malik. Rising above. Even, you know, people were saying that his Vegas spots, like his Vegas thing that he had going on, his little tour there, wasn't panning out the way that, financially, the way that he had hoped. But expect miracles and career advance here. And he's lost some sleep. He's tired. So, well, that makes sense, being, you know, tired because he's been working on his career and making those dates and out there performing. So, yeah, he's lost some sleep, maybe because he wasn't really sure how things were going to go, but expect a miracle, darling, because his career is on an upward spiral. So let's see. Second week of January for Zayn Malik. Give me a prediction for the second week of January from Zayn. Lack of motivation. Okay, well that makes sense because you're coming out of, you know, fatigue. Just needing to take a little breather. That's all. The momentum rebuilds again anyway. Okay, lack of motivation because of burdens and responsibilities. Just had a heavy workload. And he needs to block out chaos. So a lot going on during the second week. And just tired, run down, and, you know, feeling the weight of the world and all of the challenges that come and the burdens and responsibilities that he's had on his plate. But he's listening to music, just trying to block out the chaos of all that's been going on. All right, so give me the third week of January. Third week of January for Zayn Malik. Not as expected. Alrighty. Abundance and prosperity. So there we go, sweetie. Like the hard work is paying off. Not as expected. He may have an abundance of something else. Oh, vehicle transport. He's on the move during the third week. And it's not as expected. I feel like this is the Vegas thing. Like the monies are rolling in. It's not what he thought it would be, or whatever project he'd be working on at this point. But he's on the move. Vehicle transport, meaning like he's going somewhere. Very good. I like to see the money increase and the abundance increase in his life. Let's see. Let's see for the fourth week of January. Fourth week of January 2026 for Zayn Malik. Changing direction. Changing direction. That's because he's in movement and he's not spending much time at home. So let's see give me the rest of this prediction for Zayn's fourth week. Overwork unappreciated. Well, that makes sense. And calm, and he's clearing just kind of being a little bit zen, trying to ground himself and clearing his mind and calming, peace, calm, and a clear mind. So he's overworked, but he's just gathering and getting his bearings about him. So let's take into the first week of February with this change of direction that has him overworked and underappreciated, but it gives him a sense of calm and peace. He knows how to manage this well by the 4th week. Very good for Zayn. Let's see. The first week, brain fog and confusion. So what's on your mind there? That's like a 7 of Cups, but it feels also a little bit like a 9 of Swords, maybe a little anxiety. Just confusion. Because he's overworked and unappreciated and he needs to slow down. There's a slow pace going on here. Could have him a little bit confused where maybe he was go, 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 and now it's like, ooh, halt. Slowing down. Strength is needed. Okay, well, that's courage. Strength, courage, and to slow things down and clear the confusion. So that's what I have for Zayn. Predictions for January going into February 2026.